Hey, I'm Zach, and this is Fix It, Flip It, Tech Revival. You ever go to Walmart and you just needed to get one thing, but between you and your family, you ended up buying all the things, and so now you have $500 less and a bunch of bags filled with regrets? We all do it, but not anymore. So whenever my wife's shopping at Walmart, I find myself wandering into the electronics section of Walmart. And usually I just stare at the prices of the TVs and say, wow, these are so cheap. I remember when they were expensive. And then I walk around and I think how expensive all this stuff is and that I buy it for so much cheaper. There was this lady that walked over to the computers and then she started asking one of the sales associates questions about the computer. And she was like, well, is this good? And he was like, yeah, it's probably good. And she was like, oh, do you know anything about it? And he was like, no, I'm not a computer person. And I was thinking immediately, like, there are so many people that are buying electronics blindly, and it's the blind leading the blind, and they just spend a whole bunch of money because it's what they think they need. So I felt like I had to make this video so that I can show you how to save some money. Before I just start slamming the electronics section at Walmart, I do have to point out something that I found that is awesome. So this right here is great, $19.88. I see the trend of everyone getting away from cable. This is an ONN 4K Google TV box. I didn't see many videos about it. I was trying to figure out if you could put Kodi on this thing easily. Easiest thing I ever installed Kodi on. This came with an HDMI cable and a Google remote. This is the remote by itself for $13. If you don't know anything about Kodi, I'm going to make a video about it later and I'll link it to this video. Alright, now I'm going to get into what not to buy. I understand if you're all fired up because you just got a 65-inch TV for $400 and you just looked over and you're like, yeah, let's hang it up. I'm going to hang it up, buddy. These things are so overpriced. They're like 60 bucks. That one that's on clearance for the 37 to 70-inch TV, that's like $45 on clearance. It's insane. If you go to Ross right now, those TV mounts, like similar size, are $10. Or you can just go to a thrift store and usually find these things for like $5. Okay, this is the next part. So these are all cords and adapters. So that RCA right there to HDMI, I bought this at a thrift store. It's the exact one. It's an ONN. I bought it for $1. Unless there's some sort of emergency and you need them immediately, I have a drawer filled of these. Like this, $2.99. That's probably like on the high end of a thrift store. I just, every time I see any dongle, I always buy them because I know that if I ever needed them, they're expensive at Walmart or like retail stores, but you can always find them for like $1 at thrift stores. So this is storage. Okay, this is like 75 bucks for an M.2. Honestly, it's not terrible, but if you don't have the immediate need to upgrade your storage and you can wait a little bit, check out eBay. Okay, so this is hard disk drives and solid state drives. The prices on these are crazy. I just have to show you all the time I go on eBay and I buy these things in bulk lots. This cost me like 10 bucks. Search hard disk drive or solid state drive and then go to ending soonest and you'll be blown away by how much you can find them for. Here's another trick to get a 500 gigabyte hard drive for really cheap. This is what I do. So I go on to eBay and instead of just buying a hard disk drive, I do untested Xbox One not working. So Xboxes all use internal 500 gigabyte or 1 terabyte hard drives. So let's go sort by time ending soonest. Look, for $10 more, you'd have 3 Xboxes. Then you can pull your hard disk drives out of there and then sell the rest of them back for parts. I'm just saying it's a better option than spending 70 bucks on an external hard disk drive. You'd be able to spend 70 and get 3 Xboxes and then take them apart, pull your hard drives out, and then resell the rest of them back on eBay. Okay, so this blew me away. This is a CyberPower PC that says $899 and that says GMA 7300 WST. It has a Ryzen 7 $750. These prices are crazy. I can't get over how expensive, and they're not like top of the line computers. Like these are almost $1,000 for just like general purpose low to mid range PCs. So let me show you this. This is a PC that I bought for my son. I searched for computers ending soonest. This has a 500 watt PS power supply unit. There's a graphics card, right? So looking for a graphics card, always helpful. This is a GeForce GTX 1050 Ti, and then it has an Intel Pentium G4520. The total for me was, let's see, $80 or so with shipping and taxes. Alright, now if you're thinking I need something that has Windows 11, and you look up the specs of that PC, for instance, the G4520, dual core 3.6 gigahertz, however it doesn't say Windows 11. So Windows doesn't officially support this PC, but I used Rufus to load Windows 11, and I'm going to show you how to do that in another video, but easy. Again, it's not something that's like technically advanced, and for less than $80 I was able to get a perfectly good working computer for my son. Alright, so these are the Xbox One controllers. What's the retail? $64. That's crazy. So I have an entire bin back here that's filled with controllers, and look, $128 for that Ferrari racing wheel. I've bought probably 4 of those racing wheels for maybe $15 at thrift stores, and the Xbox One controllers, I buy them in lots untested all the time, and I'd say I average on $10 each Xbox One controller. Here, I'll show you on eBay. So I just do Xbox One controller untested, and then I sort by ending soonest, and then I'll go down US only, and then one more I do see all, and then I like to do search and description, and like I've shown you before, I like to do benefits charity as well, but I'm going to skip that for right now. So this is $26, and it has, let's see, I think that's an Xbox One up here. Yep, there's an Xbox One. This is a wired controller, but this is a great find for PlayStation controllers. I would buy this just to resale it, personally, but let's see. So this one's $65 untested, but look, it's from a thrift. It's from Salvation Army. It's not like some guy saying untested, and I would take their word that they're truly untested. It looks like nothing's wrong with them. I would definitely buy these. So even with shipping, this would be $65 for 12 controllers instead of spending $65 for one controller. So this is definitely one of the most expensive areas that I've seen, is these hubs. I don't understand how these are like $30, $40, $50. I get these all the time at thrift stores. So like this one is literally the one with, it's a USB-C. That's $30 right there. I get a bunch that look like this. They just have the regular USB. Oh, this one has C as well. And then look, this was C to HDMI. These are all the ones that you're seeing at Walmart for $30, $40. These cost me $1 each. Alright, all these cords. Every single cord that you see from, that's the double barrel power that you would use for like most TVs. It's $12 there. I get them for $1 at thrift stores. All of these power, so like these power plugs, $5 maybe. Oh, and these power plugs I get at Ross a lot too. Hey, so that's the breakdown. Whether you're into flipping tech, looking to fix your own setup, or you're just tired of overpaying, there's a better way to shop. Thrift stores, eBay, Ross, that's where it's at. So like, subscribe, and stick around for more flips, mods, and tech tips. Let's fix it, flip it, and make it work for you.